Hi, in this video we're going to be taking a look at how to play More Than Words by the band Extreme from the early 90s. So let's take a close-up of the guitar neck now and see how to do that. So the song itself is actually tuned down half a step, so if we want to be able to play it along with the record we're going to have to tune down. For the purposes of this video we're just in standard tuning, and we're going to start off with this phrase. Starting off on a G chord, obviously the guitar tab's on the screen to direct things, which makes finger picking type tutorials, easier to follow. So we're going to pluck with our thumb the bottom E string. With these three fingers we're going to the G, the B and the high E string, and then we're going to like that. It's probably the most challenging part of this song was them little percussive taps, which cause a lot of people problems, but we're going to go. We're then going to do the same thing, but this time we're on the A string, hitting the B note, second fret of the A string. We're going to do the same thing again. So like that. We then go to a C add at 9 and we're going to do the same thing again. So we should have. We're then going to go, it's just on the C add at 9. So we should have. Go to an A minor 7 and we're going to go where we using our little finger on the high E string there before moving to C, moving to D, to D sus4, and then the whole thing starts again. So we should have. Then we're going to do it again. Instead of just hitting the bottom E string, we're going to go. Then our first verse starts. Our first verse is that same intro. We then switch to this. We're going to an E minor, E minor slash B, A minor 7. We do that same. Let's take the D7, to G, D slash F sharp, back to the E minor slash B, A minor 7, but this time to D. So we should have. We then move to G7 and we're going to play this. So we're on G7, G7 slash B to C. We're going to go with our C again, so we've got that. a C minor to G, sorry, the second fret of bottom A to an E minor 7, and we're going to do this. So we still have our 3 fingers still on here. We're going to do that E minor 7. We then go into the second fret on the A string, to the second fret of the D, back to the second fret of A. So we have that to A minor 7, to D7. So all together so far, we'll miss the introduction out because obviously it's the same as the first part of the verse, but we should have that takes our verse and chorus. What we're going to do now, we'll call our extended chorus, and that starts off like this. So we're starting off with that G, and we're kind of going, and again to a D slash F sharp, E minor slash B, to a B minor, to C, and then we're going to go from a C to a C slash B, to an A minor 7, to D. We're going to go through that whole thing again, and then instead of going to D, we'll just do a D7 like that. So that's our extended chorus. We then come to this next section, which is kind of like our intro, where we start off with the same we then go to do it again. When we go to our A minor 7, we're just going to play that to D7 like that. I'll do that again. We then go through our verse and chorus again, which is almost identical to the way that we've already done. So we go through our verse and chorus again, then we come to the outro. Now this is the radio edit that we're looking at here. It is, if you listen to the Pornograffitti album, there is a longer tail out, which is a little bit more intricate, but I wanted to keep this one just for the simple how to do the actual song without the extended outro. So the outro, we're going to play our intro riff again. Then we have this. based on a G. We can see the notes on the guitar tab. Bottom E string, moving to the G, to the B string, back to the open D, and then working from high E to the B string, open G. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play More Than Words by Extreme.